Hey, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to do a quick video on how to install the slick locks for our side and rear doors. Pretty simple. It takes about maybe 20 minutes and it secures your business. So let's go ahead and look at what we get and let's do it. Okay, so let's look at the parts that we get with these slick locks. So we're going to have a front and side. They look basically the same. The keys. And they're going to have the plates, so they're going to be stamped. The instruction manual is pretty basic, but let's go ahead and look at this. So rear left, so you can see there, and then rear right. The screws, these are going to be your little, I guess, protective paint cover slips for like the side door. And then this is going to be for like the side door. Let's see where that stamp is. Ah, there it is. Cool, so you can see like, okay, cool. Product information, and we're working on a Promaster, cool. But I guess this brand or this company makes them for all kinds of doors, so that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and check. So looking online, their QR code has a basic YouTube video. It's pretty straightforward, but it's kind of hard to follow. I kind of didn't get it, so I'm going to make a video too in case you're curious. This is not a sponsored video, it's related to this van and this business. So let's go ahead and get started. The tools we're going to need, 27 and a 40 and an Allen grease pencil. Don't have a grease pencil, but I got a dry erase. Cool. Let's go ahead and stick them in. Kind of looking at these keys. Pretty heavy duty, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this on. So for the first bracket on the sliding door, we're going to take these off with our T-tools to attach this like so. So I had to open this and put this in here and then also find the wiggle room and then kind of put it back together. Make sure it's up all the way. It looks nice like that. And then tighten these in. But also you want to make sure you have these points here that work with the door and the lock. Let's go ahead and close it, check, make sure it's good. Make sure we check the lock, unlock buttons. Cool. So it's nice and flush. I could put that little protective paint cover on here. I probably will, but it's flush here. It's flush up against here. I will put that paint on there, and yeah, cool. Also, side note, I'm able to lock and everything. So if a good example, if it's done incorrectly, it's an exaggerated, but if it's not able to close, it won't work and the lights will just flash. You want to make sure that there's no gap here. Make sure it's flush. Good. Cool. Insulated too. For the right rear door, we're going to be using our right rear plate. Take out this screw and this screw. Use the screws provided and basically pop it in. Super simple. So you want them not over tightened, like not torqued down just yet. Want a little bit of play. So when you close the door, we have to make sure these are lined up for the clean axle through. Now on the left side, we're gonna have to worry about this. Pay attention to the orientation. So the smaller end is gonna be facing towards the cab, and also this weather stripping here. So let's go ahead and prep that. So the screw is in there just to hold it in place. We see this weather stripping. We want to cut a section here to make it fit, and also use our dry erase and put a mark there because it's gonna fit like so. So adding the plate in, cutting the weather stripping. This one had a bunch of metal in it to like reinforce it. I cut a section out, have this in here. I lock this in and I tested it, so yeah. I found it to be pretty easy by using a pair of wire cutters and just kind of cut along the way. And if you need to, use dry erase and like mark out where you need to go to raise and lower. I found out having the left side basically locked in and just adjust the left side as needed was pretty useful. So I'm gonna look at this, and the hole's pretty much spot on. I'm just going to loosen the left side or the right side, this side, and drop it down just a smidge, and then I'm good. So simple adjustment on the right door panel. Scooter this down and now it's flush through. Another way to check is you can hit the lock and unlock. If there's this gap, it's not going to hit the sensors. Cool, good.